Welcome to another What I Eat in a Week dinners edition. I love watching these videos so much, so I love to make them as well. Plus, it really motivates me to try and make something for dinner. Doesn't always work out that way, but like most of the time it's all right. As always, if I have any recipes or inspiration that I'm using, I will link them down below in the description. But other than that, just like, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Maybe you'll get some inspiration for yourself. Tell me something that you had for dinner this week, because I'm always looking for things to make and I need the inspiration, especially for something fast and delicious, because when I get home from work, it's game over. Like, I have a very short window and then I'm done. That's the challenge. Enjoy. I can't fathom doing a lot of cooking tonight. It's just not in me. So I'm really happy that my past self was thinking of my future self. I did boil some eggs the other day, so I'm gonna make some egg salad. Very fast, very simple, but delicious. I am, however, slightly annoyed with myself because I really didn't have the vision of egg salad when I went to the store, so I don't really have some stuff that I wish that I did. Like, I would love to make this more of an herby and green egg salad, but it's all good. We're gonna make it work. These are just a couple of hard-boiled eggs. The way I boil my eggs is I bring the water to a boil, then I drop the eggs in from the fridge because I have less cracking that way. And hard boil, I cook for like 10 minutes. And then, you run under cold water and you peel. Chopped up a little bit of cornichon. I love a pickle. Ever since I made Molly Baz's fancy egg salad, these are where it's at for me. I'll link that video down below. These are my favorite cornichon. They are the Tillin Farm brand. So good. Some black pepper. I want the texture, so I'm putting in some flaky sea salt, a little bit of mustard powder, not too much because it's spicy for me. And I think I'm gonna do just a little bit of some dehydrated onion flakes, just enough to give it some flavor and, again, the texture thing. The mayo. I'm a Hellmann's girl. That's it. Now for the bread. Got some fabulous bread over the weekend. This is When Pigs Fly. This is, it's their rustic sourdough. It's such good bread. So I'm gonna use a couple slices of this, butter it up and throw it in a pan. Do you guys close your bread back up with the tie, or do you like twist it and tuck? I do both. I'm always interested to see how people store their bread. And obviously I had to fry up a little knuch for myself because snack, of course. Here's my little toasted up pieces of bread. And you just lay it on. My egg salads are usually pretty low-key. What do you put in your egg salad? Also, I love having an open-faced moment. Dinner is served. The pickles, they're just perfect. Exactly what I wanted. I will see you tomorrow. Tonight for dinner, I wanted to make a soy garlic chicken. I saw this on Instagram. Oh boy, does it do something to me. Have my rice in the rice cooker ready to go. I am cooking some broccoli that'll just jazz up like I always do with lemon and salt, pepper, butter, all the good stuff. But the chicken, oh, I'm so excited. Boneless, skinless thighs, I have just seasoned with salt and pepper on both sides. I'm gonna pop these into some cornstarch. This is what's gonna give it a little crusty crust. Now I'm just gonna move it over to the stove. Got my pan, medium heat, nice and toasty. A little bit of butter and oil in here. Fry these until they are probably like 90-95% done. Golden brown on both sides, because we're gonna finish it in the pan with the sauce. Annoying thing about cooking this stuff in the house, there is so much smoke in here, so if the smoke alarm goes off, I apologize in advance. Just clean the extra oil out of there because I just don't want it so oily, even though I'm gonna be adding fat back in, but that's neither here nor there. Medium heat, some butter, some garlic, and some chopped ginger for our aromatics. And get those going. Brown sugar, some soy sauce. Stir this all around, dissolve the sugar, it'll start to thicken, it'll be glorious. And when that has happened, we can pop the chickens back in. Bathe it in the sauce, and we're just gonna continue cooking these through in the sauce, all that flavor. Oh, goodness. Rice is done. Because I'm only making half of the chicken, I was only going to make half of the sauce, but I'm glad that I didn't because I'm a sauce girl. I want some sauce for my rice as well. Ooh, this little nugget right here is going to be so good. Just threw a little more sauce on there and that's dinner. I know you're probably thinking, Megan, where's your broccoli? I got kind of hungry while dinner was cooking, so I ate it all. If you don't believe me, there's the empty pan. It was delicious, just FYI. You've seen me make broccoli 1,000 times. That is some good stuff right there. I want that little piece of nugget that I was talking about. Oh my God, it's so crunchy. It's not as sweet as I was thinking it was gonna be, so that's great. Even if I were making the full recipe, I'd probably double the sauce no matter what, because it does cook down quite a bit in there, and if you like sauce like I do, I would definitely double it. This reminds me of something that Steven and Mandy over at Mandy in the Making would love. I'm gonna see if I can like tag them or something. I'll see you tomorrow. Tonight, I prepped some chicken and pasta the other night, so I want to use them up. So I'm thinking making some sort of sauce, tossing the pasta in there with the chicken, maybe some artichokes. I've decided I want some Brussels, so just took a few, cut off the little butts, sliced them in half. I put the exposed part facing the pan, and I just have it with some olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder. I'm just gonna drizzle the tops with olive oil and top it off with a little bit of lemon pepper. My oven is preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna pop these in there, just cook them until I like the way they look. Usually I like them a little charred on the bottom. Sometimes I let them go a little too far, sometimes not enough. It's just however it looks, it's all good. Pan over here, medium heat. Just wanna pop in some garlic. Put this down just for a few minutes, get some color on it. I have some marinated artichokes that I just chopped up. These are the ones that I get from Costco. They are so good. Salt and pepper. Feeling a little Worcestershire sauce. I'm gonna toss in some chicken stock. I'm gonna cook this just for a few minutes, let it come up to a little bit of a boil. I'm gonna reduce it down a little bit, and then I'm gonna thicken it up with a slurry. Made a slurry here with just some cornstarch, water, and also I added 1 lemon's worth of juice. Just make sure your sauce or your mixture is boiling. Stir this in, it will almost instantly start to thicken up. As you can see, it's already like glossy, but you wanna make sure this also comes back up to a boil. Then you know you're good with the cornstarch. And I think I have made too much sauce. Gosh, it's always too little or never enough. Can never find that Goldilocks of just right, but it's all good. That's up to a boil, so I'm gonna toss in my chicken. Gonna let that heat through in the sauce, and also just some pasta that I made the other night. Toss that in there too. Gotta switch to my tongs. And just kind of let it do its thing. And then it's done. I'm just waiting for my Brussels sprouts. Still kind of saucy, but it's all good. Plated this slop up. Looks kind of disgusting, but it smells really good, and I bet it's gonna taste delicious. And then I'm just gonna throw these Brussels sprouts on top, but I need you to see this because it's beautiful and perfect. Look at that. That's what I'm looking for on a roasted Brussels sprout. Some on top. Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. Come here. She's always starved for attention. I'm gonna go tend to her. I'm gonna eat this and I'll see you tomorrow. It is so chilly today. I really don't feel like doing a lot of cooking. I dug around in the freezer to see what I could get my grubby little hands on, and I forgot that I have some of my dad's meatballs that I made in a freezer prep video a while ago. I'll link it down below. These things are delicious. And they taste so nice and fresh when I reheat them. So I'm gonna pop these in the oven, 350 for like 10-15 minutes, or until they are like warmed through and sizzling. That means I have to have pasta. So we'll see what else I can get into. Salt the water. Also got some sauce going back here just to warm it through. Going rigatoni today. Got my nudes. This is just butter, salt, and pepper. And I got my little meatballs. And I'm not a huge sauce girl, but I do like just a little bit. So a nice warmed through sauce. And then, because why not, just some grated Parmesan. That's dinner. What are you doing on this counter? These meatballs are so fluffy inside. I'll see you tomorrow. I've been thinking about this all day long and I want some pizza. So I'm going to go to a local establishment, and very exciting. If you are in the Southern Maine area and want some good classic pizza, go to Alex Pizza. Well, I guess it's called Pizza by Alex, but it's Alex Pizza. Whatever you do when you order your pizzas, order them in the old oven. It's one size pizza. I'm gonna go now because I need to get back and hunker down because it's already starting to snow outside, so I want to not be on the roads. Let's go. Don't pay the ransom, I've got the goods. Oh my God. I am so excited. I went double pepperoni tonight, which is risky of me because I am so delicate and I feel like this is gonna make me sweat, but it's worth it. It's so good. This pizza is perfection. And I've got my little Coke with lemon. This is gonna be a wild Friday night. Have the first bite. This pizza is so nostalgic for me. I've been having it forever. It's so good. I cannot wait to eat this. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey of dinners this week. I hope you had some fun, got some inspiration. That cat is always crying. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.